Hey everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Islam without extremes. So today's video is a brief introduction of this book called Islam Without Extremes. It's written by Mustafa Akyol and it was first published in 2011. It is also available on Amazon India. Mustafa Akyol is a Turkish writer and he has written quite a few books actually. And I finally read Islam Without Extremes. By the way, if you are interested in grabbing an Urdu translation of this book, you can. It's available on Amazon and it is actually translated by my dad. So I will leave the link to that in the description of this video. So I basically wanted to talk about this book because I think that everybody should read it. Number one, because it's written in a really easy to understand and easy to follow way. There's a timeline is really simplified for even a lay person, for someone who doesn't really know that much about Islamic history and or how Islam progressed throughout the years and how it went through different phases. One of my most favorite passages from the book is under the subtitle Virtue Under Freedom, and I want to read it to you right now. It says, "The Quran teaches that in the afterlife, God will judge the life led by every individual in this world. It is the responsibility of the individual to obey God's commandments and refrain from actions that He prohibits. But all individuals quite often will fail this test, so the Quran calls on them to repent and to appeal to God's forgiveness. It also says that the test goes on for life, and no sin, no matter how deadly, cuts it short. If God had destroyed men for their iniquity, He would not leave on the earth a single creature," says one verse. "But He respites them till an appointed time. Since this appointed time is assigned to each person by God, it would be wrong to interfere in any individual's life and shorten or terminate his test." How thought-provoking this is. How deep this is. I have never really thought on this line ever before. And that's just a sneak peek of how good of a book this book is. So this book is divided into three sections, three parts. The first part is called The Beginnings, and it is then divided into 5 subparts. So this part basically deals with Islam during the time of the Prophet ﷺ, and also then moves on to the caliphs, and then the Umayyad period, the Abbasid period, the history of the beginning phase of Islam. So it just really simplifies everything and tells us the fundamental things about how and what were the things that were happening during that time span. This part also deals with the different ideological phases Islam went through and how there were different groups made and how radicalization happened, how different sects emerge and all that kind of stuff. Part 2 of this book is called The Modern Era, and then it is subdivided into 3 sections. It deals with the Ottoman Empire, the fall of the Ottoman Empire, and then it takes Turkey as a case study and shows us where things went wrong in case of the Ottoman Empire and the fall, and also what is the current situation of Turkey right now. The third and the final part of this book is called Signposts on the Liberal Road, and it is then subdivided into 3 different sections. This was actually one of the most intriguing part of the book for me. I will read out the subparts. They are called Freedom from the State, Freedom to Sin, and Freedom from Islam. So this part deals with the fact that God has created each and every one of us free. So who we are to put bounds and limitations on people just because we think that this could mean something. You know, because there are so many different interpretations of every single thing that is there. Even every single Quranic verse that there is, apart from few clear verses, there are so many different interpretations to them. So who we are to say that this one is the exact interpretation. And obviously the passage that I mentioned in the beginning of this video is just the gist of it. It explains so many things. So I think that this book is something that's a must read, especially for young Muslims, because it makes you think. It literally forces you to think. Each and every page is filled with so much wisdom and it's filled with so much information. So that's it for this video. I definitely recommend this book to you guys. I didn't read it in 1 week. I took my time. It is a great book, but you just have to stop focusing on the pace with which you are going through this book and start focusing on the information that you're grasping and just taking it all in and understanding what went wrong and what is still right and what we can do to make things right. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, it would make my day if you would subscribe. If you have already read the book, make sure to tell your feedback in the comments below, or your take on the book in the comments below, and I will see you guys really soon, inshallah. Till then, take care. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. There's a mosquito in front of the camera. I don't know if you saw it, but it was right in front of you guys.